Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new series on Forged Battalion. Franz here as always, and I was sent this across from Team 17. It's by the lovely folks over at Petroglyph, one of my favourite developers. So Forged Battalion, well, it's an RTS game that very much I feel like is a spiritual successor to Warzone 2100. Has a few systems here and there that have come across from 8-bit invaders, or 8-bit armies so to speak. And that franchise is amazing too. You can find them all on my channel. But Forged Battalion, yeah, pretty much Warzone 2100 allowed you a lot of customization for your troops. This sort of takes that a little bit, and it looks pretty cool. You've got a faction that you can create. So we're going to go in here. I've deleted everything to start again because I played a couple of missions, everything get used to things. Now please bear in mind that this is an early build that I've been sent across. It is releasing next month onto early access, but they have told me they plan to do like a couple of passes on graphics and everything. But we do have this machine gun here, and we can see here, I've unlocked a few things on the actual tech tree, as you already can see here. So the tech tree will stay because you can't actually reset that, so to speak, from what I can tell anyway. Let me just make sure. So I haven't got too many things unlocked, just to make sure everything's okay. Yep, everything, yep, nope, there we go. Okay, so the faction creator allows you to create units, and you've got your basic units here. So I'm going to delete everything away here just now. We're just going to delete everything away so we can start right from the beginning and everything's up to scratch. So let's get rid of all that. So basic unit, you're going to start with a machine gunner. So we can call that, obviously you'll have your machine gunner, and we'll click it. This is a new unit here. You can see down here what he's good against, what he's bad against. Like if he goes up against a tank, probably going to lose. We have our lovely headquarters. We also have a super weapon, which is already the rocket bombardment. That's your basic one anyway. But we are going to jump back to this just now. You've got support where you can see we can improved armor, and I love the visualness you can see in this. Like that looks cool. That looks cool. Now you can see down the bottom, obviously the build cost and the time goes up. But that, of course, you know, increases the base health of the chassis by 50%. Infantry with this upgrade cannot be crushed. And, of course, you can go into the faction overview if you wanted to. You can actually have a look at that. So what we want to do, though, is we want to go into this and we want to rename them the Smashers, of course. There we go. So we want to name this, you know, the machine. You can call it names, you know, use guys. I don't know. I don't know whether to like bring the Patreons into this or not. I don't know whether to call that because obviously we're going to have a range of different units coming and going. So, I mean, machine gunner, like just obviously, you know, that is machine gunner. That's what it has. And there you go. We can put that on as well. So we can save that. And that's that. Done. Which is pretty cool. And that did not save that, did it? Let's see. Let's do that. Saved faction. There we go. So that's what it's done. And now we have this. Now you do unlock more units as we go into tech tree. You can see here there's a humongous tech tree. And of course you've got the rocket launcher. We've got grenade launchers. We have different types of weaponry. So you've got the HQ with thermal regulator. You've got gas dispensers. You've got, you know, technology things, and you've also then got flamers, you've got, you know, proton bazookas, you've got laser rifles, and then you've got this lock tier up here. So there's a huge amount to unlock. We haven't even done so. Yeah, improved armor. So we might want to get increases the base health of the chassis by 50%. Let's get that just now. That seems to be for turrets, so we'll leave that on. Now, what you can do is obviously you can look at this. Look at this. It's so cool. And you can also add on different things. Now I'm going to put the light tread because I think they look pretty cool. Now let's have a wee look. So that increases it by 15 bucks. It does increase it by about 1.5 seconds. So we are going to leave that on. And we could put the support on, you know, just go all out. But then it's just going to increase that up a little bit. So I'm going to leave that just now for this time being. So machine gun thread. So you can save that. You can also, then if you want to, take that off, and then you can have the other one if you want to. So if you want to, like, obviously you can see here, like, the movement speed does go down quite a lot. So you want to have a little bit of speed, so just, you know, tires. Not exactly that good at things, but use checkpoint determines whether the given object will be added to the current faction. So you want to, obviously, you can choose between them which one you want to do. If you want to create a sort of the thing for, so we can look at this. But if you want to create like an army, you can only select certain ones to come along. So you can see here we've got these, but then you'll have other ones you can actually add in. And obviously it depends on what units you actually add in to come with. So what we want to do is, I think what we'll do is we'll take this one with us. We'll just go a bit kind of heavy units wise on the actual armor. Now this is our basic tank unit. So we have some weapons that, we start with a cannon. You'll be able to get things as you go along. You do have improved armor if you want to, which is probably going to be the better thing. And obviously we can add that on, so it's an actual tank. So can I have this main I think what we'll do is, I think this is a light tank, if I mind right. Let me have a wee look here. So yeah, I think that's a light tank. So let's cut, I mean, that's obviously heavy treaded chassis. So I'm just gonna, can I not have dashes? No? Bollocks. Fine, be that way. I don't know if you can actually have, like, if we take that off and then add that one. Can we have two? Yes, you can have two. Okay, that's, I think this one is just, well, that one actually added both of them. I guess he just didn't want to play nice at the time. So basically we've got units obviously for speed, and then we've got units for, build up. Once you've later on in the game, you have a little bit extra cash. So you want to get some stuff out there. So what we want to do is we want to change this, I might make that medium tank, because you do get bigger ones there. So we can make that a medium tank that has all the goodies on it. So we save that. We'll get rid of that one just now. We'll add that in. And then what we want to do is create one just with everything off. A sort of a light tank that kind of is a little bit easier, a little bit less costly. There we go. So we can see here that's going to take 15.5. So there's, there's a noticeable difference. That's going to take a third of a minute. That's going to take a lot less. You can have almost 4 of them out to the 3. So it really depends what you want to do. Next up, we have some drone units, which are helicopters, which we do unlock more as you go along. But you can see here, we start with a basic machine gun. You can add that on if you want. Now, these guys are a little bit squishy. So I'm just going to already put this on. I'm just going to call it a heli. Just going to do that and just leave it there. Now, you do actually have a range of turrets. Now, I have a machine gun at the moment. Because I did, I think, unlock the other one. And may have reinstalling it, reset something. Let's see. Anti-material gun. Adds anti-material gun mount to infantry chassis. Oh, give me that. Does that mean if we go to this? Oh. Alrighty then. Well, we're going to make a new one. I'm going to bring that done. And we're going to just going to go all out. Was that the anti-material gun? Yes. Let's call it just the anti-mat gun. There we go. And we'll save that, and we'll take him along as well. So you have different, machinery. You've got different infantry going on right from the get-go. And in Warzone 2100, you were essentially piecing together your units. You had the chassis, you had what type of wheels, what type of weapons, and there was a huge amount. And I'm loving something like this because, as a big RTS fan, I love it in sense. And Petroglyph is one of the best out there, I believe. So, but what we could do is, that's going to cost 150. I'm going to leave the turret just now. Actually, no, you know what? Let's just go to... There we go. Gun turret, save that. Add that in. I'm sure I had the other one unlocked there. But I may or may not have. I mean, that's the technology. That's for heavy vehicles. You can see here you've got the artillery. You've got the cannons. Now, that's what it would be, because turret would unlock via that. Never mind. So, research points. Don't know if I said this or not. Research points are gathered either by doing skirmishes, multiplayer, or the campaign. So, you can unlock it. Everything seems to... Your stats and changes were unlocked. So, everything is locked to that, which is pretty cool. Now, the only thing is currently, my game doesn't allow me to do skirmishes. The developers are looking into that because I have been, I'm test bug. Like I said, please bear in mind this is a very early build. So we're going to go into this. So you see, we add this. So we can actually add up, the difficulty selection. So how about we go for, let's just go for 3 stars. See if I can do this. If I don't, I don't. Let's choose our faction. We want to choose these guys that we've put a lot of work into. So let's begin the first mission. Now the game does seem to load up pretty damn quickly. Now we do have the similar composer as well. Similar, I say, same composer. There we go. This is our base.
This is the HQ. It controls all the functions of the MMP. With this, we can construct above-ground factories and support structures.
Alrighty, so first of all, we want to actually get a refinery in. So anybody who's played 8-bit armies will realize that this is quite a similar looking styling that's going on. So let's pop that in there. There we go. Is that actually... Yeah, some normal machine gunners. You can zoom right in, and they will be doing some more passes on the environments, but I think it looks very nice already. And we've got here all our units that we can get access to, all your structures, you've got your power, you've got your money.
Can build all kinds of things, but we don't know how yet.
Oh, don't you worry, we will learn. And you can see here, you know, build requirements. It tells you, exactly what buildings are going to be needed to be getting things going. Now, the thing is, the way it works is obviously you can extend your range of... It's like this is red at the moment, but once you build here, you get a little bit extra over here, and so on and so forth. So it allows you to build up to things, and you can, of course, blow things up. And the attention to quality is insane. So that's just got a barracks up here. Now, the reason why I say things are kind of similar to the way that 8-bit armies works. If I do
like
this,
you're getting the hang of that collective tech. Don't let up. We'll need more than that to send them packing.
if I do this, and you'll soon see what I mean in a minute. What do we need for that? We need to get to this.
Barracks complete.
So you see it ×2, and you can also then select which one by right-clicking on them. And that's essentially how it works in 8-bit armies. You had that sort of thing where it puts a little number above it, tells you how many people. It doesn't, like, you don't build 2 at a time. You just build quicker. Let's build this up here.
Constructing.
Let's get some more units. We got 5 just now. See there's a little icon as well. Let's get another harvester going, because this is your materials here. This is what your main materials here. And we've got, obviously, keep the HQ alive. Believe.
Power plant complete.
There we go. The power plant is up and running. And now what I want to do is I want to put down some turrets.
Constructing.
Just so we can get things done. I'm going to have you go on in that one. So you can see here, there's a little bit of bars, how much it's got left. You don't seem to be able to, at the moment, click on them. You just have the indication of this has money in some form. And we got little bits over here, and you can see over the map, you can see all the golden nuggets, essentially. There we go. We actually have quite a few units out. Excellent. Let's see. We want to try and get the light vehicle, and of course we can get the rocket bombardment later on if we want to. Now, what I mean is by the obviously that is extended, so you can see here that's actually extended it over a little bit, which is cool. Definitely approve of that as well. Anyway, let's get the light vehicle. How much is that going to use up in power? That's going to use 80 power. Now, you can actually see, you can see power, but it doesn't actually tell you how much you have. Which I wish that would change. Let's place this right here.
Constructing.
Gonna put the point down that way.
Yes.
Gonna make these a control group 1. And we're just gonna leave them there just now. Now you can actually build a turret and that at the same time, which I definitely approve of. Because there's too many things that will put you, like, if you're building a turret, you can't do anything else. So now we can see here we've got some light vehicles. We can build out 5 of them, but we do need to unlock that. So it's obviously better to have ones that are slightly down because this has a light tread chassis. So in order to get that, we need this little guy. So I'm just going to place that right next to there. We see we got him there. And we've got the turret there. Let's put another... So I like to put turrets in a sort of free thing. When I get the cannons, I put like 2 of these and a cannon. There we go. A couple of these guys there. Just to prep for the enemy, because the enemy will show up soon. Probably. Played this match a couple of rounds on easy and medium just to get used to things. It's just nice to the attention to detail. You see all these lights going and everything. The game just runs really well. And we're out of power.
Outpost captured, now available. Constructing.
Them down, that's not good. But we can also place E4. Let's place that one there.
Constructing.
Over here. How long that done? That's nearly done. So you kind of have to gauge it. I'd like them to put a little number if you even hovered over it. Because you see here, That's basically your indication, which can work, might not work.
Turret
So now that we
complete.
have that up and running, we can get the anti-mat gun. So I'm going to place this over here, this over here. I'm going to get 5 of them, and I'm going to get 5 of them. I'm also going to put another refinery over there.
Constructing.
With another turret right about here.
Constructing.
So it's very kind of fast-paced as well, but not in the way that things... Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Oh, jeez. These guys. So you can see there's a noticeable speed difference, but even when it's going over like little bits of bumps on the road, you know, the animation quality is so cool. It's really cool. Right, so that is that. We do need to probably put down another power plant.
Constructing.
And we'll put down another turret right there,
Constructing.
just in case.
Awaiting orders.
You guys head over there.
Infantry here. Commander.
And add you all into the one. And you can, I believe it's shift,
Commander.
Power
and that allows them
plant
to
complete.
attack.
Turret complete.
You can pull things up if you wish, and it looks amazing. It looks so good. Right, that is that done. That is that done. Let's get an aircraft factory just tucked up in here. We don't want to stop building though, so let's bring you guys over here. Let's get more of these guys, and we'll get more of these guys. Because the enemy's probably going to hit us hard, because the enemies do have the same sort of ability to build whatever the heck they want.
Air factory complete.
Let's get another light vehicle factory right there.
Constructing.
These guys are sort of... These guys are scouts, essentially. I mean, we could make these all group 1. I'm just going to make sure that I actually did change my hotkey for... The attack move is QRB, yes.
Moving into position. Right away.
Light factory complete.
There we go. Excellent. You are there, so we're going to build another one of you guys to come over here. We haven't unlocked the heavy vehicles yet, because we do need to get that unlocked, which is going to be... Ooh, this is quite big. Let's put that just tucked in there.
Constructing.
Then we're probably going to need to actually get a power plant with that.
Yes, command.
You guys,
Engines ready. Order received.
you can see here, there's obviously things going on in here as well.
Cover
Get this out of the way.
target. Engaging. In my sight.
Heavy factory complete.
And it took our power down. Damn it.
Low power. Constructing.
Okay, so now we have a heavy factory. We can see here we've got the light tank and we've got the medium tank. I think we should start with some medium tanks just for the case of... oh, use that all up. Ah, crud. Well, that's a thing that I
Power
wasn't
plant
expecting.
complete.
Let's get another power plant just to make sure we have enough power coming in. So you can see here, that's going to take a noticeable amount of difference there. We have these guys here. I'm going to make use this group 2.
Go ahead, command.
Where is Alvarez? Oh, look at the size of this guy.
What? Scavengers. Push them out now.
Oh dear.
Power plant complete.
Guys, move forward. Go, 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 go.
Ready for order. Focus fire. Rolling out.
Keep going, keep going, keep going. Right, we do need to take used to.
Copy that position.
We're holding our own here. They are bringing a lot of units down there, but we do have these two big guys coming along, which should be fun to see. I'm going to get, you know what, let's get 10 of them.
Yes, Commander.
Yes, command.
I'm going to make these all group 1. Oh god, we actually have quite a amount of enemies coming down here. This isn't good. That is a huge amount of enemies. We've now been just cut off. So we're going to need to be getting some more stuff out of there. Let's see, let's get a bunch of light vehicles just to... Did we take them?
Engines ready.
I think we did.
In
Let's just go up there and make sure there's nothing up there. Hello? Nope. Okay.
Go ahead, Command.
Guys, get down here. I think the two of these guys took the main hit and they got taken down, but they are still here, thankfully.
Location confirmed.
Ready for orders. Moving into position.
On the move.
What I want to do is try and build up our units over here. These guys are pretty heavily armored. You can see here, obviously, he's got 50% extra damage. They do a lot of damage against a lot of things here. We have a bunch of these guys here.
Roger.
Actually, you know what?
Time to
Let's
move.
swarm them. Let's just take the, a lot of these guys over here.
I'm here.
These guys can stay at home just now. We are going to need to get, get some light tanks in just to beef up the army a little bit.
Confirmed. In flight.
We got these guys, so I'm going to leave them there as well. I'm going to make these all group 1 because I don't know how well this is going to go.
Relocating.
Right, go guys!
According to recon, their main camp should be around here somewhere.
Should be.
Slow.
Alright, let's go, let's go, let's go. There we go.
Copy that.
Nice.
On the move.
Oh, okay. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Okay. Keep going, guys. Look at the cannons. They're like snipers in a sense. That is insanely cool. Everybody attack. That is a flame turret. How do you have flames already? That doesn't seem fair. Let's get rid of the turrets. Let's just do a little bit of focus fire on the turrets just now. There we go. Let's get him. Damn. Right, how is our flyers?
Awaiting orders.
There we go. Right, guys, bring yous over here.
Ready for order.
Him.
Awaiting.
Cannons, just look at them. They're so cool. You even see they get a little bit here that's shaking back and forth. You know, the animation, like the units are like very much alive.
Yes, Command.
Guys, head in there. We have our units coming in on top as well.
Engines fine. Advance order.
Nope, don't think so. Let's get rid of this so they can't be producing any more heavy units because it looks like it is currently active. We don't want that. And pop goes that. Let's take this out. But I'm loving what I'm seeing because I'm a humongous fan of Warzone 2100 and it's nice to see something that's very similar. It's very similar in a sense, but it has its own thing because I loved 8-bit armies as well. In Petroglyph, some of them are the guys from Command & Conquer days. It's pretty damn amazing. And there we go. Right, so now we want to just head in here and do some mop up. We may as well actually just send the rest of these guys over if they can get there in time. Right, let's see. We want to have... I mean, we've got a couple more aircraft that we could actually just send over, but let's just get some of these guys, and we shall... I mean, obviously, everything we've got right now is improving their armor. We don't have anything to improve their attacks, so really, we should just... Unless we obviously have the anti-mat gun, which is a different thing. Right, they're repairing. Let's just get rid of things. Let's do a little bit of focus fire. Hello guys, how you doing there? And there we go.
Send word to General Carter.
Very chuffed with the way this is turning out, and I can't wait to see more, guys. This is obviously our first episode sort of thing, so obviously you can, you know, if you're liking what you're seeing, then please do, you know, get in there. We got a lot of points from that. So base award there, we get unit bonus, we get structure bonus, and we got an economy bonus from that. So we can't go into the second one, but what we want to do is we want to nip back and go into the faction creator because we can unlock some goodies. Now, let's see. We do have here, we have reduces all income nuclear damage. What? Nuclear damage? Okay, fair enough. Now, do we want to unlock more offensive? Or do we want to unlock acid jet? Adds acid jet amount to infantry chassis. Acid jet sprays a cone of acid that causes damage over time to all targets, and the cone cannot hit aircraft. Huh. So we have refractive armor here. Adds stealth to the chassis. Stealth can be detected by infantry and turrets in close proximity. We do also have regenerative armor. Ooh, cannot regenerate well in combat. I like that idea. HQ improved armor. Turtle mode lowers all non-turret structures into the underground shells, making them invulnerable. No production can occur while this mode is active. That's cool. That is cool. Now, that's cannon. Add cannon mount to turrets. Let's get that done. And anti-tank gun. You know what? Let's just get that as well, and get that. Let's go all out with those type of things here. So we can actually jump in here now. You can see here we have the anti-material gun, but what we can now do, I believe they're on, because that's for heavy vehicles. So let's have a look here. That was our medium tank, and that's our light tank. But you can switch back here, and you can see artillery now. And of course, our turrets, you now have a turret cannon unlocked, so we can actually build one. So let's put that in. We'll do that. It doesn't really need movement, so a cannon turret. There we go. Save that. Apparently, I didn't spell that right. Yep, I really didn't spell that right. So we're going to delete that one, pretend it doesn't exist. Now, of course, these guys are all kind of the same here. We do have a new artillery weapon we can have, so we can actually have that. Now, what I probably won't want these guys going too far in. So what I want to do is maybe just leave them. I mean, that does take down their movement speed down. So I'm going to leave them there. We'll soon see if they're any good in the game. So that's just going to be artillery, and we're going to put that on. And you can see here, you know, artillery, you're going to have to choose. You can only have 4 of each. So, you know, you're going to have to choose them at some point. But anyway, guys, that'll be the first episode for Forged Battalion. If you're liking what you're seeing, please be sure to let me know, and I shall see you all next time.